It started with a scream. Not of joy but of shame. The music was loud, the flowers perfect, but all Claire could hear was her son crying, and the judgment in her sister's voice. "You were not invited to embarrass me today." Claire stood there, in a dress from a thrift store, holding a gift wrapped in grocery bag paper. Her 5-year-old clung to her skirt, confused and scared. Guests turned away, pretending not to see, until Lana, the bride, stepped off the stage. Her heels sharp like her words. "Security, take her out. This is my wedding. I won't have pity and poverty ruin my moment." 2 guards came. Claire tried to explain. She had helped raise Lana when their parents died. She had skipped meals to buy Lana's prom dress. But none of that mattered now. She was poor. A single mom. Unwanted. They dragged her toward the door. Collision. Then it happened. The grand doors creaked open, and in walked a man in a black tailored suit, rein still on his shoulders. Every head turned. The music stopped, and Claire's breath caught. It was Leon Mercer, the billionaire, the man she was supposed to interview with before her son got sick. He was powerful, untouchable, and absolutely real, standing there like something out of a film. And he didn't hesitate. He walked straight toward her, past the bride, past the silence, and said, "Claire Evans, you didn't show up for the job interview, so I brought the offer to you." He looked at the guards. "Let her go." They did. Instantly. This woman raised her child alone. She's stronger than anyone in this room. Then, turning to the crowd, "You celebrate love, but shame your own blood for surviving? That's not love. That's vanity." And finally, he looked at Claire, really looked at her, as if the chaos melted away. His voice softened. "I came here for business, Claire. But now I know. I found something more important." Sparkles. Weeks later, Claire didn't just have a job. She had dignity, a future, and someone who saw her, not for what she lacked, but for what she fought for. And it all began at the worst moment of her life. The week after that wedding, Claire was still shaken. She had landed the job, project manager for a housing program for single mothers. The office was warm. The people were kind. But what kept her up at night was Leon. He didn't just help her up that day. He stayed. Every single day. He brought her some little pastries. He texted, "Did anyone make you cry today? If so, I'll drive over." Claire thought it was pity. Until one rainy night, as she picked up her son from the community center, Leon was there, waiting with an umbrella. He said nothing at first, just held it over her and softly whispered, "Claire, I know you've been left behind before. But if you let me, this will be the last time." 3 months later, during a small outdoor event for the shelter Claire had helped organize, Leon invited everyone outside. Then he took the mic that day. "At a cold and glittering wedding, I saw a woman get dragged out like she didn't belong. But today, I want to invite her into the rest of my life." And right there, he knelt. Not with diamonds, but with a simple silver ring engraved with 4 words, "Still standing. Still shining." Claire gasped. Tears welled up. Not because she was surprised, but because, for the first time, she believed she was worthy. "Yes," she whispered. "Yes, 1,000 times." Bride with veil. They were married under warm golden lights, in the courtyard of a small shelter. No grand dresses. No stage. Just soft smiles, gentle glances. And 2 hands that had once trembled from loneliness, now holding on like they'd never let go. Sparkling heart, because sometimes, the worst moments happen just to clear the way for something beautiful to walk in. Movie Camera. Like and subscribe for stories that stir your soul and remind you, there's still love. Still hope. Still good people.